I don't have enough money for Taco Bell, but what I do have pleases me greatly. This is exactly what it appears to be. This is a first edition, but later print Monster Manual hardcover book. And you can tell it's a later print simply because of the logo down there. And I'll bet you it has one of those codes on the back. Well, maybe it doesn't. So if you were to bring this up to a register, the scanners weren't available yet. The inking and everything on this, very light. Where my better books have a much darker blue. But this is still the original cover. So a lot of people, it crackles when it still opens. This book is a really nice one. And there's no writing or anything involved. So the artwork on this is considered classic. And if you're running a first or a second edition game, you can still use these monsters. But you're going to have to add morale settings. In other words, something like 8 through 20. However you think that the creatures might need to check before they think about turning tail and running away. And then, of course, you'll probably want to set their intelligence. If you're using psionics, you're going to want to set their MAC, their mental armor class. And for psionics, you're going to want to set what they know and all that, especially the demonic and hellish powers that are in this book. It gives you some of the early things for the older psionic system, but not the newer one. There aren't too many creatures that need psionics. They're probably around 30 and under. So this book, the dragons in it are not that great. They're a little bit easier to fight. And I recommend souping them up. There's probably a few other creatures in here that don't really meet the standards, but otherwise the book is still fine. Not to 4th and 5th or whatever. Obviously, you can't use this with those systems because the damage that players do is crazy. But this book is still great. If you're playing 1st or 2nd edition, still usable. Good night.